Alright guys, welcome back. So we're on to the fourth row here of Restoration Shaman talents. And the first one up is Ancestral Vigor. So targets you heal with these spells will gain 10% more health for 10 seconds. So if I cast Chain Heal on myself, my HP will go from 145,000 to 160,000. And one of the nice aspects of this, especially with using Chain Heal, is that it will give this buff to all of the all of the targets hit by Chain Heal. So you can put this buff onto 4 people with just one spell. And so 10% health is pretty nice for things like dungeons or raids where you might want your tank, especially your tank, to have more HP. Because they already have more HP than most other classes, giving them a percentage increase will give them more than it would give other people. And so this will then allow them to take more heavy hits or heavier hits, or just in general take more damage without dying, which tends to be pretty useful. The one in the middle here is Earthen Wall Totem, and this is a pretty decent shield, and it will shield, well, it shields how much your HP is. So I have 145,000 HP, and that's how much this can shield. And it only shields a low amount. So for me it's 2291 damage from each attack. And it's not just from me, it's from any ally within the radius of this totem. And the totem radius is pretty reasonable. There we are. But only for 15 seconds. So to reach 145,000 damage at only 2,200 damage per attack, you need about 4 attacks per second happening to be able to use up all of the potential shield from this totem in 15 seconds. So it works well if you have a lot of attacks happening at one time and they are all of small damage. It becomes more effective against small damage, but still effective as long as there are 4 attacks per second. Against larger attacks that do more damage in a longer amount of time, for example mages, fire mages, greater pyroblast, then minusing 2200 damage from that attack is not really going to make much difference. But against a lot of damage over time spells, this can be very effective. The final one here is Ancestral Protection Totem. And this is a pretty long duration, 30 seconds, and for those 30 seconds it will do the same thing as Ancestral Vigor. It will give 10% increased health to all the targets within its radius. And it has a pretty good radius. The extra thing though is that if anyone dies within this radius while it's active, they can actually consume the totem to come back to life. You can't do it on yourself because when you die the totem disappears. So that's unfortunate. It's only for your friends. But it can be pretty useful, especially in dungeons or raids if you'd like to have a safety net that you can use every 5 minutes. Other than in dungeons and raids, you can have some fun with it in PvP, as most people don't expect a shaman to be able to resurrect people in battle. So that's it for these three. Ancestral Vigor is a very strong choice in dungeons and raids, improving the health of your tank and maybe up to 5 other people if you can spread your spells. Earthen Wall is a very strong shield, but it only really works against a certain amount of damage, and to get the most out of it you need 4 attacks per second. And then Ancestral Protection Totem, which is a pretty nice safety net that you can have every 5 minutes. So that's it for this video guys. Thanks for watching, and come back next time.